Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Alicia and in today's video, I'll be setting up my November plan with me. I am currently using this notebook therapy traveler size notebook in the Italian collection that they had last year, which is a lovely dusty yellow. I have not obviously used any cover, so it has taken in a lot of dirt, and I do carry it for my work and I use it every day, so it kind of has taken its beat, but I love it. I love using this size notebook for my everyday work, so this is something that I will probably continue doing even for 2026. To set up this video, I am going to use these glitter pens that has been kindly gifted to me by Let's Resin. I have partnered with Let's Resin a couple of videos before, and they have kindly also sent me the acrylic markers, and I have used them to create some lovely coasters for my evening party. But for this setup, I'll be using these beautiful glitter pens. They came in various different colors, but for the one that I'm going to be drawn more towards is the brown one and the olive one. These pens did not come with any naming, so what I did is I used my Fomemo printer with the transparent sticker sheet, and I printed these labels per se to distinguish, because otherwise the colors were some of the colors actually were very confusing for me. So I hope that in the next iteration that Let's Resin will release, they will have some sort of code that we can follow. But I was able to finally figure out what the colors would look like to each of this pen. I did a separate testing, and I finally filled up that sheet, which is really helpful, and it really glitters so beautifully that I was just blown away by the usage. To set up this month's page, I will be leaning more towards my comfort brown. I love using brown and all those dark neutrals in my journals, and November just feels like a month that would definitely embrace this warmer brown color. For the background, I'll be using the Tombow Dual brush pens. All of these brush pen numbers will be mentioned in the description below, as well as with the links from where I purchased them. So if you want, you can go to the link and get the same shade of brown and neutrals for your setup as well. When I was doing my mental research on what I want for November, I was thinking of using my stamp collection in some shape or form. I really want to utilize the stamps that I have purchased in the past, and also some of them have been gifted to me. So the stamps that I will be using here from Washi Tape Shop have been gifted to me, but other than that, the rest of the stamps I have purchased them myself. The cat stamp I actually bought from the Japon garden that I visited in Buenos Aires. So that was a Japan botanical garden, and they had so many Japan inspired themes, stickers and stamps over there, but I did not purchase a lot. I just got the cat one, and there was the wave stamp that I have used in my July setup. So for stamping all of these stamps that I have, I'll be using the Tombow Dual brush pen. I do have smaller size ink pads that I could have used, but I thought that would be a little too messy, and especially it would not be the right color that I was looking for. So the Tombow Dual brush pen is definitely one that is very versatile when it comes to not only doing your background layerings, lettering, but also to do your stamping. At one point, I actually thought that I will use the glitter pen, but obviously the glitter pen nib is not broad enough to do all of these detailing. I could have done the doodles by myself, but honestly that would have just taken a really long time. This video is coming out a few days late than what I would have anticipated or I would have liked. The initial plan was to release it on 1st of November, but you're obviously seeing it on 2nd of November. So I'm one day delayed. Life happens, and I keep telling this in my videos, but this is just what I could do best. And I don't want to release a half-baked video. So I thought that I will just take my time, recharge a little bit, and then do what I do best. And I really enjoyed doing this theme. Some of the stampings are a little off here and there, but I feel that that's kind of like the charm of doing all of this creative journaling. I really love this fountain pen stamp from LCN. This is a collection of mini stamps that I purchased from LCN. Well, I did not purchase directly from LCN. I purchased it from a stockist in France and they sent it to me. So that was just perfect, because otherwise this whole ordeal of buying things from outside of Europe, it can get a little complicated. And I have had an experience of buying it from Philippines once. It took almost 2 months to reach me, and I was just not happy about the whole situation. It's not the seller's fault. It was the whole shipping problem that was there. So this time I was just like, I don't want to do it. The way that I have tried to use the gel pen over here is to go over the cat. I really wanted the cat to shine in this cover page, and also to do the naming of the month. The gel pens are so juicy that it just simply glides, and it is truly a pleasure to use these pens. I believe these are one size. These are not, really thin. They are quite thick, I would say. The nibs, they were very, very nice. They were not very thin. So if you prefer like a fine liner, I doubt you will find a fine liner gel pen, because the glitter, the juice needs to really come out, and that's where the gel pens shine. I personally have never been a very good user of gel pens, or rather the glitter pens. I liked using gel pen, but not the glitter pens. I have not owned one myself, so I was very happy when Let's Raisin said that they want to partner with me again and they were going to send me this across. So I was like, you know what, I don't have these in my collection, so I am very much looking forward to use them. I decided to use this washi tape all around to form a frame, because look at the result. It is so crisp. It is a clean line. It just makes me so happy. I purchased this washi tape from Journal Away's shop, which is called Paper Monogatari, and I think they are really good quality. Now look at the shine under the light. I really like how this cover page has turned up. So let's move on to the next one. The next spread is going to be the calendar spread. Here it is going to be a smaller calendar, as you would know. This is a travel size notebook. Obviously, real estate on this notebook is limited. So this spread is mainly going to be for my important appointments, the days that I need to go to the office, and all birthdays and anniversaries that I need to remember. I am also traveling in November, so I will be gone to Marrakesh for almost 5 nights. I did 5 nights I'll be there on 6th. I'm back on 11th. So 5 days I am gone. I am very, very much looking forward to it. And this is the place where I will have all of those details that I need. I probably won't be carrying the bullet journal, because this is a bullet journal and I predominantly use it for my work. I would be creating the habits and the expense tracker in the next spread, which I can come back from the trip and fill them. I personally don't fill up those trackers on a daily basis. This is something, if you have been feeling really torn that you have made all those trackers and you have not filled them, don't worry. I also don't do that every day. The way I fill up my habit tracker is once in 3 days. So that is kind of like a good. So I will have like 2 checkpoints in a week. The expense tracker, I fill up once in 2 weeks. I don't personally spend a lot. I hope I don't, but I do try to track it as best as possible. So for this spread, the calendar for each boxes, they are 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. So essentially they are 4 grid spaces, height and width. I do have small handwriting, so that helps. But if you have bigger handwriting, you probably may not be able to fit in a lot. I also personally tend to use 0.5 nib size fine liner to write in general, and I have also finally purchased the fountain pen. So I got an Eco Twist B in espresso color. I believe this is a really recent launch that they had, and I got it in extra fine, which has been perfect. I was very worried, and I have received so many good comments in my previous video where people have given me really good suggestions and tips and tricks. So I am really grateful for this community where everybody is ready to share their knowledge, help someone out, and I'm really excited to get into this fountain pen journey. I purchased 3 smaller sample size Ferris wheels, so they come in those set. I'll just pop a picture over here. This is the one that I got. It came in more like a sepia brown color and a bluish color and a sagey green color. So I have filled up my Eco Twist B with sepia brown color. I did purchase one fountain pen from Shein, of all the places. So this was before I committed to buying Twist B. And the other pen that I got from Shein was just, I believe, €2. So it was nothing. So I was not really banking on the quality. I just wanted to do some testing before I went ahead and splurge a little bit on the Twist B pens. Even though I got the Shein pen before, it does look very nice. I'll pop the picture here. You can see it's a very nice pen just to look outside. I do have to do a little bit more testing with it. I have filled it up with the green ink. At this moment, it has just been a couple of hours that I have fill them. So I will keep you posted. I definitely want to make a video about my fountain pen journey. I have seen so many videos. It's a rabbit hole, as you would know. I just want to make you come along in this new journey that I'm venturing into. It is so exciting. All of these videos have been so informative and people have been so nice to me. Like they are embracing my faults that I am super stoked. I don't know if you can just understand from my excitement, from my voice, but I'm very looking forward to it. And I know that this is going to be one of my expensive hobbies that I can get into, but I am very committed to it. My husband actually gifted me the Inkvent calendar from Diamond, and I do want to do a full unboxing, so that will be one of the next videos that you will see, possibly after my trip, because I really need to focus on packing my stuff, getting all the things in order before I leave for the trip. But anyways, coming back to this spread, this is my habits and expense tracker. Like I said, I typically only track 4 habits. Rest of them are not there. Maybe I should be doing my vitamins as well, but I have been pretty good in doing that without even putting it in the habits tracker. So I don't know if it will make any sense. It will just take up the space. My journaling, no spending, and walking are not very good. That's why they have been there for like forever, since the beginning that I have done. And I don't know if it is good or bad that I have it there and it has not improved, or it's just there for the sake of being there. I may have to rethink on how I create my spreads in 2026. Now let's move on to the final spread of this video. This is my content planning spread. This is a very important spread for me because I love creating videos on YouTube. I have found so many great people from YouTube, and I have gotten the opportunity to also work with such amazing brands like Let's Raise It. And they are a humongous big brand, and I am a very tiny channel on YouTube. I'm just like a tiny part in this enormous internet, and I just find very blessed that YouTube has given me this opportunity where I can explore, have this passion out there, and also connect with people who also share the similar passion with me. So, yes, I've been very grateful, and I've been reflecting a lot about my past month, and I am very, very grateful for where I am right now. Anyway, coming back to the content planner, this is where I typically like to write down the heading of the videos that I want to release and when I want to release. And I've spoken about this, I believe, a couple of videos ago, where I said that I will be changing my schedule to Thursdays, but I think either Friday or Saturday will work better for me now. So I have been experimenting with changing the days I publish the video, and work wise I think the either Friday or Saturday makes more sense, where I actually get to do more and also create better videos. I have used the artificial light, so I bought a big spotlight, but not the one that you will see in filming. This is just one of those spotlights that you get for smaller spaces, and I think it has been okay. Do tell me, like, do you find it different? Do you think it is too saturated, or is it like too bluish on screen? I've been testing it out, so some of the clips you may see that it is a little darker than the other. It's just different ways that the lighting is working, but I am very much happy with this current soft light that I got than the one that I was previously using. Anyway, to finish up some of the previous spreads that I did not do the stamping, I'm just going to go back and do the stamping on the areas that I feel that needs to be covered up. For the content planner, I have specifically focused on the food, but if you have noticed in the habits tracker or the one previous to that, the calendar tracker, I have specifically used everything stationery. There is one particular stamp that I have used, which is the washi tape dispenser, which is just so cute. If you have never seen any of the LCN products, this is the place where she shines, and you can see that stamp on the top right corner with all of my stamps out there. I really love that one. Well friends, we have reached to the end of the video. Let's do a quick flip through of all the spreads that we have created. I personally love how this cover page has turned out. I really like that the stamps gives a very cozy feeling to it. It gives more like a retro vibe to it, or I don't know, it's just something about it that has a very calming feeling, at least to me. I don't know, like, what do you feel? Do let me know. I have so many ideas that I want to implement in creating this kind of videos. There will be a lot of changes that you will probably see in my 2026 videos compared to what I have been doing in 2025. As I have shown you before, I have also gotten the Hobonichi A6 and the Wigs, which I am very excited to try. So make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you have watched till the end, please leave a heart emoji, any color of your choice, but mine would be brown, obviously. I hope that you have a lovely day or night wherever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!